Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. You're watching 31 Days of Oscar on TCM. Tonight, Oscar Goes Bad with Academy Award nominated and winning crime films. Oppressive temperatures can cause people to buckle under the overwhelming weight of intense heat and its neighbors, anxiety and rage. Focus that heat on New York City in the summer, and you'll also get some magical Oscar-worthy motion pictures. Think Rear Window, 12 Angry Men, Taxi Driver, Do the Right Thing, and our next film, which unfolds on one blistering Brooklyn day. From Warner Brothers in 1975, directed by Sidney Lumet, Dog Day Afternoon. Al Pacino is at his most electric as Sonny. Sonny has hatched a desperate plan to rob the First Brooklyn Savings Bank. He recruits a friend, Sal, a sad-faced second gunman, to help pull off the caper. Sal is played by the great John Cazale, giving a typically phenomenal performance. As many of you know, Cazale, who died young of cancer, appeared in just 5 movies, all of which earned Oscar nominations for Best Picture. That is no coincidence. Sonny and Sal soon find themselves in a standoff with a frazzled detective sergeant, an ice-cold FBI agent, and an army of New York cops, many of whom are just as stressed as the gunman and their hostages inside the bank. Those hostages are mostly women who are the bargaining chips as this tense situation drags on. They include the lead teller, a character played with spectacular New York bravado and courage by Penelope Allen. Based on a true story, Dog Day Afternoon manages to be 2 things at once: a thriller about a bank heist on a blazing hot summer day in New York with all the media madness New York brings to the occasion, and this small movie about a likable but hapless bank robber, his loyal, sullen, and confused partner, the surprisingly brave and quirky hostages they take, and the people the robber loves outside the bank. Director Sidney Lumet colors it with an abundance of sharp social commentary and dark humor, which makes for a pretty perfect movie. Al Pacino kept his amazing run of 1970s Oscar nominations going with his 4th consecutive nod. That streak began with a supporting actor nomination for The Godfather from 1972, followed by Best Actor nominations for Serpico, The Godfather Part 2, and Dog Day Afternoon. In all, Dog Day Afternoon earned 6 nominations, including Best Picture, Best Director for Sidney Lumet, Best Supporting Actor for Chris Sarandon, and Best Editing for Dee Dee Allen. It won a single Oscar for its original screenplay written by Frank Pearson. From 1975, also with the great and memorable Charles Durning. This is Dog Day Afternoon. Chris Sarandon's Oscar-nominated performance as Sonny's lover, Leon, broke new ground when Dog Day Afternoon hit theaters in 1975. Sensitive portrayals of gay and transgender characters were not common in mainstream Hollywood pictures. We saw these people as human beings rather than it's about a gay couple or a trans somebody, Sarandon said in an interview just last year. What was important was where these 2 guys came from in their relationship. Sarandon acknowledges that as a heterosexual man, he would never be cast in such a role today. It should be somebody who's more authentically aligned with the character, he said, adding that I'm very proud of Dog Day Afternoon. Coming up, Isaac Hayes creates an unforgettable Oscar-winning theme song for an edgy blaxploitation crime thriller. Shaft, starring Richard Roundtree, is next as 31 Days of Oscar continues on Turner Classic Movies.
Next on TCM, Shaft, then The Window, and later, Our Dancing Daughters. Put on your Oscar shoes tonight.